Thanks, everybody, for joining us. It is August 2nd, and we're delighted that you joined us for our awesome August team call. This is the one time every first Tuesday of the month, Nancy, Joe, Patty, and myself get together with our personal teams and our downline teams for an all-org chat to just kind of review on what's on sale, what's on special, any hot tips or tricks from the field, any inside scoops that we're allowed to share with you. And I want to start off by saying welcome aboard to all of our brand new people. We are delighted that you're here. And I have a couple questions out on the board. Anytime during this call, put it in the chat. Think about why you started. Think about maybe who needs some extra money. What would be the worst case scenario if somebody started the business and they weren't successful? And maybe think through what's one perk that you've already gotten from the business that maybe was unexpected. And lastly, what's one of your favorite products? So I know, jot that down, because during the course of this call, I would love to see some of those answers, because we all come from different backgrounds and we all start from different reasons. But I think we're going to find that all of us have a lot of things in common. And you might have a favorite product that I can't believe you love, and I want to know why you love it. So, or whatever. So we're going to share our tips, and we're going to get started right now. Let me make sure I can go with Denise Garza. Denise has got some information that she's going to share with us about why it's a perfect time to host, how to reach out for bookings. So I'm going to stop sharing, and I'm going to let her take over right now.
Let me get her spotlighted here.
All right, am I here? Okay. Thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all letting me go first. Nancy, Joe, and I were talking a little bit, and I'm at the Mayo Clinic today with my son, or I've been out here, I flew out here. And so we haven't had dinner yet. So we're gonna go off to have dinner. So she let me go first. But I know that y'all probably seen those amazing specials right now with the all our power tools, right? And as Marie was talking about our why and what of our best tips as consultants, I would tell y'all my best tip right now is to never give up. We all have bad months, and we all hit highs and lows. And one of I struggled very hard this past month to meet my director totals. I mean, down to the wire, guys. So, and with that, one of the challenges that I've seen over the last few months is that we need new customers. I think we're just texting the same customers, and we're reaching out to them. And this is a great special right now. And I think the first thing that we normally tend to want to do is reach out to all our customers and, tell them about this great deal, right? To maybe start a shared rewards party, to have a big party. But I think this is the perfect opportunity to get some parties. We need new customers, because with bookings comes new customers. And that's what we need to do right now, is use these as a hosting benefit. And I can't say I'm going to share real quick. I made this. Kristen Coy shared it with me, and she said she got it. Oops, sorry. How do I find it? Sorry, I'm not on my normal computer, so I apologize. Let me find my screen. Oh, hold on a second. Let me stop sharing and find it. Let me minimize. Sorry. Okay, so I made a little Canva thing. Okay, here we go. So I found a graphic that I was saying that Kristen Coy was sharing with me, and it is, it won't let me share screen on this stupid computer. Okay. Sorry, guys. I thought I was prepared for this.
What is it, Denise? Is it something that you could send me and then I could share it and you could still talk?
Well, I'll send you, it's a graphic. And so basically I'll try to, I'll send it to all of y'all. But so it just shows everybody what the prices are with everything. And I will share the graphic because that is something that you could probably use when you're, let me pull this up. Okay, here it goes. Yep, I got it now. Okay, here we go. Let me move, people were in the way. Okay, here we go. So with this graphic, and it's something that we can share, it shows all the prices with the host special. And those, I mean, with the host price, I mean, look at that, guys, the air fryer for $75.60. I mean, the multi-cooker for $79.60. Those are amazing prices, but also look, I mean, just look, talk about the savings, you know, also something somebody taught me a long time ago is that men talk in percentages, women talk in dollars. So it's one thing to just say you're gonna, you know, the 60% off any item, or you're gonna get 60% off of the host price, the new special price. It's better to actually say, you know, with this air fryer on sale with $100 off, you and at this, you know, the host can get it right now for $70.60. You save $213.40. I mean, that just sounds even better than just saying 60% off, right? So those are a lot of words that you want to use to when you're talking about getting the bookings with your host, and where to look to get those bookings. You're going to want to go back and look at maybe surveys that you might have put out in your parties to find, you know, who asked or took interest in any of those power tools. Go back and look at your parties where you posted about any of these products and see that anybody, oh my gosh, I love this, or talked about it. I mean, any type of interest whatsoever, or past hosts that maybe had a wish list and that was one of the items on their list. There's lots of places that you can put them out, or even when maybe you demoed, but let's go back and you know, find all those places that you had posted them. And then we're going to go, I made boards and a project broadcast bundle, and I'm going to share those. And I apologize, I wasn't able to pull them up right now and post them, but I will get them posted. I have them to post in the Ryan Rockstars, and I'll share them with Patty and Marie. But basically, I did do the words on here. But, you know, one of the ideas that you could reach out to is just with the simple words of, you know, I thought about you because I know like you wanted it or you loved whatever product. And right now you, a host can get it for only, and put that amount. That is a savings of, right, whatever that amount was, or maybe even for free at this price. You know, wow, you have nothing to lose with a super quick and easy party. I have this date and that date open, which would work for you. I mean, that's a simple text that you can send out and send them out to, you know, all those people that were for each of those products. The other thing I would really recommend is, you know, don't, just because somebody doesn't respond doesn't mean that they didn't get that message. You know, wait 24 hours or so. And if they don't respond, the next message could be something like, hey, you know, Melissa, I just wanted to make sure you saw my message and see what you thought. Because a lot of times people are driving or, you know, yelling at kids or, you know, all those, you know, things that we get tied up in. And I know I forget to respond. So go ahead and send up that second message. I also would send it maybe possibly at a different time of the day. If you sent the first message in the morning, try sending that second message in the evening or the afternoon, because maybe they're just not available to reach out during the day. I know it's easy for us to want to send them out if we're at home during the day to send out all those messages, but it's not necessarily the best time for people if they're working. And so we really want to reach out and get those customers and hosts to reach out to us. Sometimes we will have to send out messages on Saturdays and in the evenings, because that's when they're going to respond the most. So anyways, that was just really quick. I'm sorry that I feel like I kind of went really fast on all of this, but I hope that really helps y'all. And I'm looking forward to seeing how many bookings everybody else gets also.
You know, Denise, that is perfect. If you want to stop sharing your screen, then you'll be amazed what my next screen is going to be.
Okay,
I
I'm
think
done.
we're on the same wavelength.
Okay.
So let me go to share my screen. All right. And now I'm just going to go ahead and click. So what would a guest or what would a host save on that? So great minds think alike. And I am going to reiterate what she just said. So if not, mark it down. People want to know the real dollars. So I just booked a show today that I've been trying to book with somebody that I knew who wanted a air fryer. And my message to her was almost exactly what Denise said. Hey, I just did the math. Host can get the deluxe air fryer for only $75.60. They save $213.40. And that's with a minimum party of 200 plus a bonus cool and serve. What do you think? And she said, let's do the end of August, is what she thought. So, but I also want to talk about what a group of friends who does a shared rewards. Now, I didn't do the math, so I need you to help on this. Can somebody tell me what a guest would get on the deluxe cooking blender right now that is on sale for $249 if they save 25% off? And Patty, do you mind shouting out the prices of the things as people comment on this? Are you guys there?
Yes.
Okay. So you could do air fryer.
Sorry, Marie, I'm on mute. Sorry.
$199.20 on the deluxe cooking blender.
How much was it? I got 186.75. It's not
Well,
180.
if you used a
75?
calculator, go with your number because I did it in my head. Oh, yep, I forgot the 5%. My bad.
25%. So we put them in the chat so everybody could benefit
Oh,
from.
okay. Denise did.
Okay, great. Because we really want to talk about how much you can save. So the deluxe air fryer is on sale for $189 right now, saving $100. Our hosts, you just heard, can get it for $74 with the 60% savings or $95 at half price, because maybe they're going to buy more than one appliance with their party. But I also want you to think about what a guest can save, because this is going to be a great month for people to have bigger sales because the guests at their show are going to want to buy it now. So
The air fryer is $141.75.
with a 25% discount plus that guest. Okay, let's do this. 145.
141. It's
So they're gonna-
189. And we're taking off 47.25. So,
Yeah, they're going to have to add a little something to qualify for free shipping.
oh, yeah.
But they are going to get a free gift with purchase and add a little something to that. And they're going to get a free shipping to go along with getting their air fryer.
So
But-
Marie, that's with a shared rewards party, right? Is that what you're
Right.
saying?
Yeah, and what I wanted is, if you're seeing the top of the screen, how much can you save, and use real dollar amounts when you're talking to people. So when you're talking to a host, if she's not wanting to host for herself, say this is a great month for your friends. Maybe some of your friends also want an air fryer. They can save $145 with a 25% discount, at your party. So Nancy, you and I talked earlier about booking from shared rewards parties, like going back to the customers. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a minute.
Marie, that's actually less than half off at a shared rewards party. All of the appliances would be less than half off at 25% off.
Right. So so here's what I was sharing with Marie and Patty earlier, and I springboarded from our conversation, Denise, and this morning, and I thought, well, gosh, if we went back to our shared rewards guests and talked about, hey, did you love that 25% discount that you got? How does 50% or free sound based, again, based on what Denise was saying about go for the party first, because sales are great, but you want to get a party because you can get a sale from one person, or you can get a party of 10 people. And again, that's future business going forward. So if you contact the people that have done shared rewards in the past year and say, hey, we have a really awesome deal going right now. I would love to get you on my calendar and help you save on one of your favorite appliances that you want to get, or I should say a future favorite that you're going to want to get now at this great discount. And then if they say, no, thank you, then you can go into, would you like to have a shared rewards with your friends and do exactly what Marie said and say, would you like to share a shared rewards party with all your friends? Do you think that anyone that you know would like to save $100+ and get all the appliances for free, for half price? And then if not, if it's no and no, then the third thing you want to offer them is, I am having a shared rewards party later this month. Would you like to be included in the invite list? Okay, so you start with the party, then you go to a shared rewards party. Would they like to host that? And then thirdly, to be part of a participant in your shared rewards party. But don't just go right to your shared rewards party to start with, because you want to get out of your circle and with new friends. And I would also challenge the host, if you introduce me to 5 people I've never met before, you'll get fill in the blank, guys. It's easy to add something onto the host sorter, right? So I would, just to get outside of your circle, because Denise, you're absolutely right about going back. I call it going back to the well, and the well gets dry. Okay, if you keep going back to the same people over and over, we know how much stuff Pampered Chef gives as a host benefit. If they've hosted 2 or 3 shows in the past couple of years, they've got a lot of Pampered Chef products, right? So make sure that you're going outside of your normal host and go to your guests. So thanks, Marie.
Oh, you're welcome. And I say it a little differently than Nancy Joe. I just say, would you like the perks for yourself, or do you want to share the party perks with your friends? And then we go from there. So let me go back to sharing my screen and just give you an overview of what's happening this month. So, strategically speaking, how many of you could use the participation button? How many of you have school-age kids that will start school in August? Can I see just like flag, put a hand up, wave, or if you're not able to do that, put it in the chat. How many of you have school-age kids? So it is something that starts happening at this time of the year for most people, which means that everybody's geared to the fall. They're thinking about getting back to school, schedules are filling up, shorter days, but yet it's a time to help customers get smart with their time and money. And if you heard on the news, the average family needs $566 more each month to break even. It is a great time to start cooking at home and going out less, packing school lunches instead of buying school lunches. Perfect time to take on a job, and it's a perfect time to save. If they wanted an air fryer or cookware or whatever, it is the perfect time to host. Hosts get 60% off anything is the most popular host bonus that the company gives. great gift with purchase. They get to choose what they want out of 4 good options, $100 off appliances, and we have a new option on kits. So let's take a look. And let's see, sorry, my little. Let me move this over there. There we go. Okay, so this month we just started August. So first of all, we're starting a new Excellence Award year that started June 1st. It goes June 1st through the end of May. Anybody that is new in 22, so write that down, new in 22 is going to get double recruiting and double sale points for 90 days or their 90 days. So July, August, September, they're going to get double sales, double recruiting points. If you end up not earning the trip, you're going to be able to start next year's trip with already with a deposit of points. So there's nothing wrong with making the most of your first 90 days. You start now, or this 90 days that we're in right now. So do you see that cute little whiteboard? That's what you're earning this month with the $1,000 in sales. So if you do any videos from your kitchen or you just want to keep notes for your family, this is yours. So I'm going to play this little video here right now. And let me go back. These are. All right, so the bento box, how many of you earned it last month? Woo! Let's talk bento box, and I may need to, I have it in front of me right here, and let's talk about who it is for and who it is not for. So I'm going to say it is for 7-year-olds and up, because my 7-year-old granddaughter could open it up. My 6.5-year-old granddaughter had issues. So in my household, it is 7 and up. And I think, so shout out who you think would love these colors. And do you think working moms, adults, middle school, grade school? Patty, can you read the chat? What are
I can read the chat. Okay. So me, I have issues opening it. Everyone, college, teachers, yippee Pam, way to go. I was thinking, somebody said it, it's not my thing, but somebody said it's an adult bento box because for the people that can't open it. Husbands for work lunch.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, the video Michael Reeves did. Yeah, you have that.
Michael Reeves. Patty, do you have Michael Reeves' video?
Yeah, I does.
Because here, I can do it for you.
Do you want me to do it or you want?
I don't have it pulled up. I don't have him pulled up,
Okay,
but I think I'm trying to get rid of my blurred background, so.
Okay, what happened to Michael Reeves thing? Okay.
Okay, now I have none. You should be able to see me a little bit better.
Yeah, no, we can't see your hands really.
Can't see my hands. Okay, so I'm gonna adjust. There, now can you see my bento box? Yes, everybody?
Yes.
I'm seeing my chest in this, so, okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Oops. Okay, so what we learned is that you need to open it up from the corner. So, sorry, I want to get rid of the screen so I can see what you're seeing. Okay, I'm not sharing anymore, right? All right.
No, you
So-
are sharing.
Okay, but you're seeing me. So first of all, this lid, this compartment is where you'd put like your napkin, your fork, whatever. Then you have two compartments. And the part that was confusing for some people is that they were trying to open it from here and the air lock, the vacuum seal was like not pressing it. So you need to just do it in the corner. If you press and pull the corner, it comes right up. Do you see that?
Look at you.
Look at this. Press and pick the corner up and it works like a charm. So we'll do the other one, which is the divided. Press and pull. Comes right up.
Nice.
Press and pull. So what I was thinking is we need a dot. We need like a little sticker of some sort. I'm grabbing a sticker. And we put it for the kids, just right there. And you say, that's where you press and you pull to lift it up. So some little sticker in the corner so that your kids know how to do it.
Denise said she was ready to pull out a power saw to open it.
Oh my gosh, please try it and tell me that you can do it.
You know what, Marie, when you do it from the end, it works now.
Yes. So
Yeah.
this is a good example of, this is a great example of why you need a consultant, we have the additional information to share with our guests. And I am going to go back to.
So Marie, remember I said that example? I don't know if you guys, you get the Measure All, you order a brand new Measure All cup and it's really hard to push in and use. But after you use it a couple times, it slides up and down easier and push down a lot easier. So that's kind of the same thing. If you utilize that more often, it starts to become easier.
That is a perfect point. So there's two more things that we're going to do. Patty, I do want, if you have a bento box and you were having problems opening it, please promise me that you're going to, am I sharing?
No, I just see you. We can't see if you're sharing something.
Okay.
So
No,
totally we just see you.
Okay.
Okay, all right, here we go.
all right.
There we go.
So first of all, if you're going to have a great month, you got to have some shows on your calendar. So it's really a matter of reaching out to enough people if you want enough shows, which equal enough sales. And enough people at those parties are going to give you your future business. Each person has a circle of influence. If they were going to get married, if they were going to have a birthday party, if at the holidays, who would send them a holiday card? They have a circle of influence and our business grows through word of mouth. You are the company. We're all affiliated with Pampered Chef, but you are Pampered Chef. So the store that came to your door used to be our tagline. So you need to be confident, curious about the other people. At the beginning, somebody gave a tip of being authentic, having fun, showing yourself. So I would, I took a video of my granddaughter today opening it up. So I am definitely going to share that at some point in time with on social media of some sort, but just say or put it in my parties. If my granddaughter can do it and she's 7, you can do it too. But it's not for your preschool. It's not going to be for your 3-year-old, 4-year-old, 5-year-old, 6-year-old. So I'm going to say 2nd grade and above, they can use this bento box. And as long as you teach your customers the right way to get it open and shut, and we're going to be on Pampered Chef to change the use and care information so that our customers will be able to see, understand it a little bit better when they get it. So think about the value. So if you see this 1, 2, 3, it is basically pick a person what kind of need do they have? So I want you to visualize maybe a friend with school age kids. What is her life like? Does she have kids who play soccer? Is she making school lunches? Is she a super mom that's busy all the time? What is the value of her having a party and adding some products that are going to save her time and save her money and help her make dinner faster and cheaper? So, and then think through, if she was going to say no, what would be her reason why she'd say no? And how would you overcome that? And versus just reaching out to someone. Now you're going to find that people fall into categories. So people with kids, I can remember Patty saying, are you the kind of person that's throwing chicken nuggets into the back seat, as you're driving to soccer practice? We could make things a little easier and a little better for people. So be smart about being prepared and kind of know what you're going to say. But at the end, it really doesn't matter as long as you want to help somebody and you're sharing from the heart. So look at what joining Pampered Chef is going to do for someone right now. This is a bonus. The Brilliance nonstick cookware. Now, I have my own story from the last couple days when I unpacked my new cookware and started using it. And my daughter-in-law made mac and cheese for the kids and was able to drain the pasta out right from the pot with the slotted lid. And she loved the color. And the first thing she said is, I'm going to need some new cookware. I don't want to wait for a new kitchen to get new cookware. I want it now. And I will say that it is going to appeal to the current younger generation.
Yeah.
So it is a time for people to join. Our new kits make it even easier, and earning cookware as part of the bonus is going to be very desirable. Now, the reason I'm sharing this is the number one person who ends up joining Pampered Chef is our host. So there is a great webinar that Pampered Chef recorded just a couple weeks ago. Ellington Boyce was the trainer on it, and she talked about how she earned Circle of Honor in recruiting. And most of the people who joined her team are her hosts. So she talks through initial host coaching with her hosts, inviting them to join the party before it starts so that this can be their party. When she gets a certain number of guests to join, she will ask them the question again. If you are doing an in-person party, when you arrive, saying, when your host reaches that amount where they get that first kick credit, are you sure you don't want us to stop right now? And we could submit this little show so you could get the kick credit, and we'll keep on going, and you can get the rest of your sales. And so, and at the end, when you close out your show, if you were the host, you would have earned this tonight. So back to the beginning. We've got a sale going on with appliances. I'm going to stop sharing, but I'm going to ask, how will you paint the picture with a common kitchen challenge? And how are you going to be proud out loud about what's going on right now? So this is a time for us to have a team chat, not a discussion. So I know Patty and Nancy Joe can come on here and talk with me, but I know I've got lots of people. I'm looking at names: Laura, Anna, Janet.
Not for kids. I know my friends. use this question.
Anybody want to share? And Patty, I'm not looking at the chat, so.
Okay, so Pamela just said, not for kids. I'm assuming that she's talking about the bento box. I know my friends and I use this portion control for the dreaded diet. So that's excellent. I love that. Let's see what else. Perfect use for a gold sticky star.
Yes.
Yeah. So I can't remember who put it in here. You'll have to go scroll back up. It's Kim Draghi. She actually she has a picture post, whatever, JPEG, whatever, on $100 off appliances with the 25% off. So if you can get that downloaded, you will be able to already have those already done for you.
Maybe we could have some of that posted in.
Yeah,
Brian's
I
website.
actually downloaded it, so we'll make sure that we do that. I start Friday, somebody's doing, I don't know.
So my question, somebody said, what was my
Yeah.
question? My question was, how you paint the picture of a common challenge that's going to lead somebody to have the answer be one of the appliances. So I can't remember, I think it was Tanya. Somebody said their favorite product was the kitchen blender, the cooking blender. Can she unmute? And I was going to ask her what she loves about the kitchen blender and how you would change that into a question or a common kitchen challenge that the blender is the answer for. This is like Jeopardy, This is like Jeopardy. You've got it. What is the question?
I know.
What is the best questions to ask?
So something about saving time, saving money, Marie? Like
I know Ann Anderson had,
budget.
who has a plethora of fresh tomatoes.
Oh, there you go. Or how about some almonds? I
This
love making
blender-
peanut butter.
Yes, homemade peanut butter. How many?
Or sugar, until you don't have powdered sugar, confectioner sugar. What's your solution to that? Use some sugar and you'll whip it up in the blender.
So
Sugar and cornstarch, Patty.
What's that?
Sugar and cornstarch.
Sugar and corn. Oh, I never even.
You'll
used
make your
it.
powdered sugar. I did it and it worked.
Yeah, I didn't even use cornstarch. I just used sugar.
If you look on the bag of confectioner sugar, that's the ingredients.
Really?
Granulated sugar and cornstarch.
Okay.
okay, I will give you some answers. The versatility of the blender, Laurel said. So how about just sort of asking the question just in time for getting dinner on the table? As back to school and fall schedules get crazy, we have an amazing small appliance sale. And we have an early product release of the bento box. You want to have an authentic comment or a way to open up a conversation, right? Anybody?
I made lemon curd recently in the blender. It was delicious.
Somebody did.
Almond milk, so much cheaper than buying it at the store. Gravy.
May I share something? Not the cooking blender, but my favorite is the grill and griddle. And living in Florida, I am not turning on my oven, but I love homemade pizza, and that grill and griddle makes the best homemade,
Yeah.
nice crisp bottom, melty cheese on top.
I love that, Sherry. So beat the heat. So anybody who lives in Arizona, anybody in Florida, anybody in the South, beat the heat with the grill and griddle and don't turn on the oven.
And I know there were some days this summer where it was hotter in Chicago than it was in Florida, Marie. So I think you guys have been hot too. Yeah.
Well, I just want to say that this is a window of opportunity. So what is a window of opportunity? We have every excuse and reason to revisit guests and customers with this sale. So if you were taking notes, Nancy Joe recommended revisiting any customer of yours who attended or ordered in a shared rewards party. And she asked the question, did you enjoy, I hope I'm getting this right, Nance, correct me if I'm wrong, did you enjoy being able to save 25% on your purchase? How would you feel?
Yeah.
How would you feel about saving even more, like 60% or 50%, or get some stuff for free? We have an amazing offer this month, or amazing sale going on this month. And if you had your eye on that air fryer, it could be yours for only $74, and you could save, what was it, $213.
Yep, and I was just talking to my future daughter-in-law this afternoon, and we were talking about the air fryer, and she says, oh my gosh, it has saved Tony and I so much time with that we didn't have to heat up the oven and have the whole house get warm, because they have, well, she has a little house, and she says we just love the air fryer because it's so fast and so convenient.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
So is there a way in your customer contacts that it says shared rewards, or do you have to go to each one of your shared rewards party and pull off a list of the customers, or is there an easy way through the back door, like you, when you go in and you email customers, like your customer contacts, or do you know? Or does it even make sense?
It does make sense. I think when you do a search, you could look for your shared rewards parties and then pull up the customer list. But I think it's, correct me if I'm wrong, this is something that is going to take a little bit of your time. So even if you carved out just 15 minutes to be able to text the people that were in your show and just say, looking at three things, you look at their order first and see what they bought. You might say, I hope you are enjoying your round baking stone. Here's a recipe that you might want to try. How did you like saving the 25% on your order? And then leading with, how would you like to save even more?
Okay.
I would love to hear back, and I would challenge each of us to think about, for 15 minutes a day for this week, see how many contacts a day we could make to schedule August parties. And you can also quickly invite, through your VIP page or any party groups that you already have, people to a party that you sponsor for your friends and family group. And you could do, the second challenge I have for you is to do something on social media using one of the small appliances or the bento box, or give some tips on making back to school lunches. Use your crinkle cutter for cutting up your own cheese sticks with a block of cheese. Maybe talk about doing the, cutting up your sandwich with the cut and seal that we have, making a fun lunch for kids. But somebody said, yes, if you have 40 years worth of customers, you might think it's easy, but everybody has a kitchen and everybody eats. And one person, one show can totally change your business. So my challenge to you is, number one, be aware. I would like everybody to go to the Stir and watch the little video that Jane Miller and Laura does, and make sure that you have access to the resources for this month so that you're fully informed. Take 15 minutes every day this week. So today is Tuesday. So you've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So that is 15 minutes a day for 4 days. That's just an hour to work to grow your business. And think and be proud out loud. Use your air fryer, use your blender, use something and talk about what a deal, how much you can save, how much you can help. And I'm going to just sort of end it with asking if there's any questions or comments, because I want to honor your time. And actually, I went over by 5 minutes. I was going to try to end this in 45 or less. So.
I would also challenge, Marie, I'm going to add to your challenge. I'd challenge each of you to do your own home show and have people into your house and show off the appliances. And you might even bring one group in that's really interested, say in the multi-cooker and the blender, and have them all in on one night. And then other people with the grill griddle, because I'm with you, Sherry. I absolutely love the grill griddle. And for anybody that's in a condominium or an apartment or a duplex, they can't have grills. So that really is an awesome thing to make sure you call everybody and let them know the kind of deal they're getting on that. And oh, Sam said no way with COVID. Okay, well, again, everybody can choose, but you could have something outside too, so anyway, but I would really encourage people to try and get people it live and in person, go live with your appliances. They need to see them in action to really get excited about them.
I love in the chat, Nance, somebody said with school starting, it's a great time to look for new fundraisers.
Yeah.
And Danielle said she's excited for home parties. I am too. I think I'm going to do another one this month. So just kind of putting my toe back in the water, but there's nothing like real food, real friends, real fun. But make sure if you're going to do a real party, double your business and make sure you do some videos or go Facebook Live or do something to get double out of your live experience so that you can promote it more.
Okay.
All right, you guys, there's so much you can do. Oh, Leslie has 2 home parties booked this month. Good for you, Leslie. Yeah, and you could do, somebody else just said, you can do parties outside at this time of year. So great idea. Janet said, don't forget in your cooking blender, you could throw a piece of Parmesan cheese and make shredded cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody else talked about pesto in the blender.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie said it's 105 in Washington State. Yikes.
Wow.
Oh, gosh. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to say our meeting is over. We're going to stop the recording, Patty.
Okay, hold on.